Hey, what's going on? This is Ricardo with the Code 7 Podcast Network. It is 11 p.m. on on Saturday, December 4th, 2021, and we're about to get started with Open Mic Live. But as always, a word from our sponsors.
At InDigital, we know the public safety professionals hold themselves to a high standard. In fact, standard doesn't do it justice. In over 25 years working alongside you, carrying millions of calls over our IP networks, your dedication has inspired us. That's why our ESI Net goes beyond industry standards, not only I3 compliant, but designed to adapt to future development for a network you can count on when it matters most. Learn more at indigital.net.
Here in Greenville County, we have 8 different places where a 911 call can be answered.
It is the largest county in South Carolina. It's a challenge.
The type of information that a telecommunicator gets from Radius Plus is location-based technology. You can see where the caller is, if they have a medical issue, if they speak a different language. They're immediately able to text to that caller in their native language. It reduces response times because it immediately gets first responders where they need to be.
If Within the Trenches has ever taught you something, open your eyes to what it is like to be a 911 dispatcher, or has inspired you to become one, then help support us and join our Patreon. Get exclusive bonus content, one-of-a-kind swag, discounts on merchandise, ad-free early access to new episodes, and much more. To join, please visit patreon.com/WTT podcast. And if you're an industry partner, we have something for you as well. And now, for the show.
This is Jordan, and you're listening to the Code 7 Podcast Network.
Warning. This episode contains the 3 A's of podcasting: adult content, adult language, and awesomeness. You've been warned.
Dispatch.
There is no one over here to cook our lunch. We are waiting for our lunch, and there's no one here to cook our lunch.
All right, calm down. Where are you at?
The group home. Now, what are you going to do?
We'll get some help over there for you, okay?
Welcome to Open Mic, where we visit the lighter side of dispatch, because laughing is good medicine. Good evening, and what is going on? Once again, this is Ricardo with the Code 7 Podcast Network, and we are just getting started with Open Mic Live. Again, it is December 4th, 2021, and man, we're close to the end of this year. Holy shit, it's been going by fast, especially these last 3 months, right? Because it's always just the hustle and bustle, just everything going on from all the holidays and everything. You know, Halloween comes and Halloween ends, and then immediately everyone goes into Christmas shit, even though we haven't done Thanksgiving yet. But now, the beginning of December, and everything is coming up. Woo-wee. I am ready. This is good. This is going to be good. And I welcome you back. I was doing some traveling this week, so that's why we are here Saturday. Late night open mic. Love it. Welcome, everyone. Roll call. Where are you watching from? What are you up to? And also, what is your number? So it's the weekend, yes, but we're checking in either way. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being shitty, of course, and 10 being awesome, how are you doing? How are you feeling? Also, this live broadcast is sponsored by InDigital, Rapid Deploy, as well as Carbine. A big shout out to patrons as always. And episode 416 went out earlier this week, and that was with Tyler, and that was an excellent episode. If you have not had a chance to check that out, please make sure to do so. That one was really good. Make sure to check it out. Also, we've got episode 417 coming up, 418, and I believe 419 is going to be coming up as well. And then I'll have an episode 420. 420 will be an episode that's going to be coming up as well. And I kind of want to make that episode a funny one, right? maybe see if I can get like Tommy Chong or Snoop Dogg or something like that to come on and record an episode, because it's episode 420. If you know, you know what I'm talking about. I think it would be some funny shit. Could have them come on and we could share funny stories and stuff. And that one would be a little bit different. So yeah, that would be cool. Also, um, a big shout out to everyone who took part in the Nina Town Hall earlier this week. We had 2 sessions. This was on November 30th, and they both were superb. Thank you all for being on there. If you were there, if not, make sure to go back and check it out. It'll be available forever. And there's a lot of great information on there, so make sure to go back and check those out. And there were 10 um, dispatcher call taker memberships that I gave away. All of those names have gone out there. If you're watching this and you're one of them, please make sure to send me a message with your information, and I will be forwarding all of that over to Nina, and they will hook you up with your membership. Again, that was a giveaway that I did, and it's just something that I wanted to give back. So it's going to be awesome. I am looking forward to doing more with them, working more with them, and it was really good. So make sure to go back and check that out. I want to look back here into the comments really quick. We got a bunch of people jumping in, saying hello, and then so Tim DeKalb, Illinois, at number 8. Karen, what is going on, my friend? Out of Denver, feeling an 8 as well. Jamie, out of Georgia, sitting at a six-ish right about now. Awesome. Let's see if we can get that up there. Let's see. Goodrin here is ATL. Yeah, the ATL behind the mic right now, and it's a 2. Hoping y'all will give me a pickup. Okay, we're gonna do our best to get you up past that 2 there. Marilyn, what is going on? What is going on? Let's see. Working on PST instructor homework. Sucks to be doing it on my off time, but get caught up. I hear you. At a 6. Excellent, excellent. Doug out of Kentucky off work. So a 9. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Well, thank you all for being here tonight for this late night open mic. We're going to have some fun. If you have any funny stories, please make sure to throw them into the comments there, and I will read them. I will go through and read them. I also have a dispatch this that a fan of the podcast, Ray, thank you so much for sending that in. I posted that, and there's like 157 comments on Facebook, and there's a bunch more on Instagram and other spots. So we're going to get to that here in just a moment. But I want to give a special shout out to all of my homies over at Chagrin Valley Dispatch, the stars of Oxygen's 911 Crisis Center. I had their director and assistant director, deputy director rather, on an open mic a couple days before the premiere of their show. And one of the things that we were talking about were their blinged out headsets. And I had mentioned a headset with black and the thin gold line and everything. And bam, there it is. Oh, look at that. That is some sexy shit right there. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much to everyone over there for the job that you do, for being amazing, and for this badass headset all blinged out and shit. I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. For the person who took the time to do this, you are the shit. Awesome. Very, very cool. I love it. Love it. This is awesome. I am going to take this with me all over the place and show this shit off and be like, bam. So again, thank you so very much. I really dig it, and I really do love it. Thank you. So I want to go over to this dispatch that hold on a minute. We've got, see, Tim says styling. Donald, what's going on, man? Hello. Jamie says love the headset. Me too. Look at that. Ta-da. Love it. I am digging it. It is the shit. Karen says I need one for my shadow box. Right? Word. Yes, this is superb. Again, shout out to everyone over at Chagrin Valley Dispatch. You are all amazing. So, as we're going through this dispatch this and sharing funny stories and such, again, if you have any funny stories, please throw them into the comments and we will go over them. I will read them. We can discuss them and everything. But this one that I've got here, I mean, there's a lot of comments. There were some that came that were on Twitter. There's a bunch that are on Instagram, but there are tons on Facebook. So I'm going to try to get through as many of them as possible. And for all of you who are watching right now, when I throw this picture up on the screen, I want you as well to tell me. Now, what I had put up there was, this is for dispatch this. How do you think this call would come in? And how would you dispatch this? How would you dispatch it out? Okay. And I'm going to be reading the responses here, but I want to show you this picture. And James says it's open mic after dark. So, exactly. Let's talk some shit. Let's have some fun. Let's have a lot of fun. Marilyn says, love the headset. Now my team is asking for us to bring them out. Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Very nice. All right, let me see if I can pull up this picture here really quick. And we're going to jump right in to dispatch this because there were more responses than I thought there were going to be, for real. They're way more than I thought they were going to be. Gary, what is going on? All right. Let me throw this up on the screen. Oh, there's some new options on here. I haven't looked at some of these new options. Also, if this is breaking out in any way or anything like that, let me know, because it looks like it seems to be going, at least in the upper left-hand corner of my screen, it shows like my signal is kind of weird or something. And I'm guessing it's because my two older kids are downstairs right now. One is playing on the Nintendo Switch and the other one is on the Oculus. They're probably taking most of my bandwidth. So, yeah. Thanks, kids. All right, let me see if I can pull this over. Okay, so Tim says video is freezing a little bit. Just keep freeze framing. Okay, hold on just a second. Let me see here. I want to... All right, so it's jumping in and out. As I have you all here, I'm going to see if I can try this. So I'm going to turn the Wi-Fi off my phone. I'm going to send a message to my kids to get off the Wi-Fi. Like, you're killing my stream here. Jamie says, I want to play my Switch. # work problems. See, Devine says you're freezing up off and on. Marilyn, good on your end? Okay. Let's see. It's all good, Gary. It's all good, dude. All right. Francie says, but Dad. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. I should just tell him, go to sleep. I know it's the weekend, but go to sleep. All right. So I sent him a message, told him to get off the Wi-Fi. He's got the VR headset on, though. I don't know if he's going to hear me or if he's going to get the message, rather. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to throw this picture up on here, though. So here it is. Here's the picture. This is for dispatch this. This is what I was going for. And this was sent in by a friend of the podcast, Ray. Thank you so much, Ray, for sending this in. Okay, so this is our dispatch this. And this was at the top. It just says, guess what he did? But it can't be cheating. Make it funny. But what I want from all of you is I want you to tell me how you think this phone call would come in. Whether this was coming in from the husband or boyfriend or even a passerby who saw all of this there. How do you think this would come in? And on top of that, to go along with it, how do you think or not how do you think? How would you dispatch this? How would you dispatch this out? So let's look at this here really quick. And see, Donald says units respond code 2 for municipal code violation, reports of a garage sale without permit. Can you imagine if that was a garage sale? Like this would just be free. Like this would be someone who was so pissed off or whatever, they would just put the sign out there for free and be like, screw this. Like we don't want any of this. You just take what you want to take. Gary says stream's still good or still going pretty good. Okay, good. They must have got the message because I don't see the thing up in the screen anymore. So see, I'm hardlined on the internet, but they're using the Wi-Fi and everything, so it's probably bringing the bandwidth down. But it looks like everything is good at the moment. All right, so let's see. Karen says he went to Claire's, should have gone to Jared's. That's good right there. Yes, because it says, guess what he did? Yeah. Jennifer Lyon says, my neighbor has a yard sale going on and they don't have a permit. Gary says, the local Kohl's store just threw up on my driveway. Let's see. Respond for a Karen neighbor who's not happy with the unorganized yard sale next door. And then appears there could be some naked people running around. Maybe that's what it is, right? Maybe it's like the Naked Mile Run or something, and everybody was just like, and then just started running naked, leaving their clothes there. You never know. It could be something like that. Let's see. Tim says the book said goodwill to all. James says upset homeowner. Could you send my regards to the FD? They did a hell of a job stopping the dryer fire, but boy, did they have to leave the mess. Yeah. Leah, what is going on? My homegirl, Leah. What is up, yo? Karen was right. This was my driveway after the Meat Hammer Whisk Chip Clip Cheese Grater Christmas incident of 2015. What? That's funny. Okay, so I'm gonna look over here really quick because there's more that came in over here on Facebook, so I want to read some of these as well. And it says here, he said I couldn't have another horse until I made room, so I moved him out. Let's see. Another one here says left his browser history open and she found it. Oh, this is good. Another one here says he scrubbed the cast iron skillet. He scrubbed the cast iron skillet. That's what it says here. And put it through the dishwasher. Yeah, you don't do that shit. You don't do that. That's not how that works. This other one here says, honey, I figured out how to wash the clothes and water the lawn at the same time. If we get a couple more sprinklers, I can include the car. I know why you married me. I'm such a genius. These are good, man. Another one here says he thinks he's coming down with something. Hashtag man cold. Oh, this is good. So hold on, let me look over here in the comments. She found out he had a secret kid. What? He told me I had too many Christmas decorations, so I made room for more. Oh, this is good. Oh man. See, my eyes are already watering. Let's see. Another one here says comment on her cleaning abilities while lying on the couch eating chips. Told her to have a oh no, I can't read that one because there are a few of you at work and I cannot say what was in this comment. You'll just have to find it. I'm pretty sure you know what it says, but I'm not going to say it because you're at work right now. Another one here says suggested that he go on the same diet he did so she could get a new wardrobe also. What? Another one here says, yeah, I'm going to need 2 units at 409 12th Street, 2 subjects, 1 male, 1 female, having a verbal argument. Female caller stated her husband asked her what she has done all day with 3 children at home, and there were toys on the floor. Oh, wait a minute. Let me look back over here. Oh, Francie says, don't you dare. See? See? You did know. You knew. You knew what I was getting at, which is why I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I don't need everyone to be pissed off at me. Let's see. Leah says, she asked if her outfit looked okay, and he said, no. Done. Now all the clothes are everywhere. Yep. Not good. Not good. Let's see. This one here says, found a bed bug on pants after shift. Right? I could see that. It says, oh, this is another iron skillet one. It's like domestic disturbance after the RP's husband washed the RP's cast iron skillet in the dishwasher. And it says, if you know, you know. Yeah, exactly. This one here says, after years of him putting his clothes next to the hamper instead of in the hamper, she'd had enough. Let's see. He answered her question of, does this make me look fat? Truthfully? Oh, no. And then all the clothes went out. What about this one? This one says, clearly just saw a spider in the wardrobe. I bet you there's a lot of you who would rather throw out the clothes than deal with the spider, or maybe just burn the whole house down, right? Burn the house down if you see a big old spider. Let's see. Leah says here, if I found a bed bug, those clothes would also be on fire. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. This one over here says, left the damn toilet seat up and I fell in the water again in the middle of the night. Ooh. Have you had that happen? Have you thrown the clothes out everywhere? Let's see. This one says, he continued to be a slob and not pick up after himself. She had enough and just got rid of his shit. Let's see. Joyce says, complained about the grass not being mowed, so covered it up. That's a lot of clothes, man, to just throw out. I can't see someone being that pissed off, though. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, there's some messed up ones in here. See, Devine says, if you haven't worn it in a year, toss it. That's a lot of shit not to wear in a year. That's like they were spring cleaning, I guess. I don't know. So, how do you think this would be called in? If you were the wife or girlfriend. Well, I guess if it was you who threw everything out, I mean, you wouldn't be the one calling in. So if you were the husband or boyfriend or whichever on the other end, how would you call that in? And then how would you dispatch that out? Because if this were me, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I'd probably be standing there just kind of staring at the clothes, just being like, what the fuck happened? Like, like I was just at lunch and here's my clothes. Like, what happened? I don't know what's going on. Or I come home from work and I see this at my neighbors and I'm like, well then, what happened here? See, but I don't know that I would call it in. I don't Would you call it in? So here's the question. Would you call it in? You are coming home and you find this in your neighbor's driveway. Do you call this in because the job, has kind of changed you, right? You're suspicious of everything. I'm going to go ahead and call it in. kind of wait, kind of listen to see what it is that's going on. Okay, we got all this stuff coming in here. Let me look. Shannon says, crazy neighbor calls to report a possible rapture in progress. Hey, you never know. Yeah. Everyone's been taken. It's just their clothes that's left. That's funny. Let's see. James says blinders on. Goodrin, same thing. Nope, blinders. Leah says, I don't know that either one would call, but if they lived in an HOA, you know that president or the HOA president would call it in. Okay, Leah, since you said that, how do you think, I want you to send in how you think the HOA president would call it in. Please. I want to know how you think that they would call it. And you're probably sitting there listening to this like, oh, fuck, this guy. I just gave him a little bit. I didn't want to give him all of it. Hook it up, dude. I want to know how the HOA president would call this shit in. Joyce says, I would make a sign on some sort or of some sort with a story for the neighborhood to read. Karen says, heck no, grab the popcorn and wait for the popo. Oh, Karen, I miss you, dude. Tim says, caller states their neighbor's laundry blew in her yard again. Joyce couldn't find anything to wear. Let's see. James says, in the background of the call, Hail to the Chief is playing. I can see that. Come on, Leah. Hook me up. And Joyce, that would be funny to put a sign out there and just write something really quick. Just making something up as to what it was that happened out there. Let me look back over here in these comments. It says he was obviously chewing too loud. He kicked the cat, and I would call it in as a check welfare. Let's see. I told him one too many times to stop leaving dishes in the sink and put them in the dishwasher. He didn't listen. Well, that's pretty hardcore, man, to throw all those clothes out. Let's see. 911, what's your emergency? Please send help. I fucked up and said I hated my wife's cooking. I mean, that was one of the ones that was in the comments there. Maybe that could happen, right? Oh, and another one here is kind of like what Karen said. This one says he didn't go to Jared. Let's see. I think this one says your son won't move out and your husband is allowing it. Your son is 35, so you move them both out. That is great. Let's see. He put his dirty laundry next to the empty laundry hamper, then walked through the freshly mopped floors before they were dry. Ooh. Let's see. Meanwhile, after I get home from a long day of work, I hear my deputy husband say over the phone, well, this isn't an emergency, but... Oh, okay. Let me go back over here. Oh, Shannon, hell no. I can't read that. I can't. Oh, nobody else read it if you're at work. But, Shannon, I can see that happening. With saying that word, all the clothes would be out. Be like, hell no, I cannot believe you said that word. Guess what? All of your clothes are going outside. Mofo. Let's see. Leah here says, I can't type that fast because she's going to have to give the stories of the last 3 HOA meetings before she gets to her complaint. What? Of this is a really nice neighborhood and we don't allow... I can't even read. And we don't allow this sort of thing here. Joyce says, maybe she upgraded and needed room for the new model. That could be. Marilyn says, hello, I'm the HOA president of my complex, and the neighbors at 1234 Main Street has clothes all over their driveway. This is a violation of our policy, and I need you to send someone over right away. It's an eyesore, and it's bringing down a property value. We will also be issuing a citation. I can meet the officers if they need me. You know, that's good though, because a lot of times people wouldn't want to meet with the officer. They would just send him out there and say, just do your thing. Oh, yes, right there, Leah. Yeah, you got to add that. And I know the chief of police. So make sure you get somebody out there. Damn, that used to piss me off when I would be on a call and someone would be like being straight up mean to me on the phone and would just say, you know what? I know the chief of police. I'll let them know if you do this or not. I'm like, damn, let them know. We're a separate entity. We're central dispatch, man. Like, there's nothing they can do. I got this. Let's see. This one over here says he threw away her favorite good box. Oh, wait, what? That she'd been saving for a perfect occasion, which, by the way, is now. Oh, there's so many in here. This one says didn't make his wife a sandwich. Is that true? Like, would you get that pissed off that you would throw all the clothes out? Let's just imagine the guy's side of this here for a moment. Okay? He gets home and sees this. 911, where's your emergency? Yeah, I'm at redacted. I just came home and I'm not sure what's going on, but all of my clothes are outside of the house. There doesn't appear to be anybody else here at the house. But obviously I pissed someone off because my clothes are all outside and I looked inside through the window, but it doesn't look like anyone's there. But you know the weird thing? Like the doors, like I can't get in like with my key. It's almost as if all the door locks were changed. No, yeah, I'm serious. All of my underwear all over the place and everything. and and of course you can't, you can't laugh, right? You're hearing all of this. The person is tripping out. You got to be there for them in their time of need, even though all of their clothes are thrown out. You don't know what the hell is going on. I mean, what else would you ask? Like, would you ask, like, do you think you did anything to your girlfriend or your wife? Like, did you bring something on to do this? Because you have to get as much information as possible. But how far do you go? Oh God, this is crazy. Let's see. Leah here says, I would throw all the clothes out after they have been left in the washer for the third time and smell like mildew. Okay, I get you there. I can see that. But how would then would you call this in? Let's say, Leah, you were still working at the dispatch center and you did this. Like, would you call to give them a heads up and just be like, hey, you guys, yeah, this is Leah. So I just want to give you a heads up really quick. He left the clothes. Like, this was the third time, this third time. Okay, this is 3. There's 3 strikes and he's out. And I threw all the clothes out. They're everywhere in front of the house right now. I'm so pissed. But I'm just calling to let you guys know, just in case anybody calls in, to let you know what my house looks like in front. It's cool. Everything is cool. I had a moment. Oh, Leah says 100%. And P.S. cover my shift because I have lost my shit. I have never seen you mad before. But I don't want to. If you would do that. Oh god. I'd be afraid that you like kick me in my throat or something with your foot bone. Oh man. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me I want to look at Instagram over here because there were a bunch on Instagram actually that were sent in as well. So I want to look at this over here and read some of the ones that people wrote on this. This was so funny. So this one is kind of like the same one. It was left the toilet seat up for the last time. And another one. So this one says reporting party. God help me. Please send somebody. Please, please. Hurry. It's here. It's coming. I can feel it, or I can feel its eyes on me. 911 now. Okay, sir. Please try to calm down. Where are you? I'm inside, but I've been running back and forth. He's hiding. Who is hiding? He's in here with me. Hurry. What? Okay, so there's a part here who's like gunshot. I'm like, why am I laughing at this? But let me finish reading it. This is why. I'm inside. He's hiding. Who is hiding? He's in here with me. Please hurry. Oh God! And then gunshot. 911 saying, Sir, what is happening? Was that a gunshot? Who's in the house with you? Reporting party says, is anybody coming? That damn spider is here someplace. I saw it. Now I can't find it. Help me. And the last thing here in this dialogue says, a spider, sir? Oh, that is great. Oh, this other one here says that he told her to calm down. Yes, you don't do that. You don't do that because obviously, I mean, look at this right here. All the clothes are gone. See, Melissa here says, so I'm calling out sick. I need a mental health day, and my significant other is going to need an escort to get his shit off my front lawn. Joyce says, the to-do list never got done. The time for excuses is over. Man, you are all hardcore. Like for that. No, I can't, again, I can't read and I can't talk. Maybe it's because it's late. I don't know. But let's see. I'm looking over here because, like I said, there were tons that came in over here on Facebook. This one says he didn't have anything to wear. It happens. Forgot to pick her kid up from practice, and he or she had to walk home. Laughed when she asked. Oh, that's not good. Laughed when she asked if what? If her ass was fat. That's what was in the comments as to what he did, which is the reason why these clothes are everywhere. Damn. Yep. No, this is crazy, man. This is oh, but it makes me laugh so much. So James, I'm gonna look over here really quick. I wanna see. I'm gonna try to pull up Discord while I'm on here, see if this will work. Joy says a bunch of vampires invaded and then the sun came out. All I can hear is the music from the Lost Boys. And if you know about the Lost Boys, we can be friends because the Lost Boys was amazing. Oh man, where is it? All right, here we go. So dispatch this. Let me look over at dispatch this. If it'll load. All right, man, I don't see this on here. I just clicked on the link, dude, and it says that that it's not working. It said it's not available. Yes. No, I went on there. It says it's not available. I just clicked on it. I see that it's a video. It just says the content isn't available right now. Dang. Oh well. All right, I'm going to go off Discord here. Oh, that was funny. All right, so I want to go back into the comments here to see if there was anything that I missed. And I know that there were some that were on Twitter as well. So I want to look at Twitter here really quick because there were several that had come in. And see, caller advised his baby mama threw his shit outside because he left his shit in the toilet for her to find. Okay, can you imagine that one? Like if it's the caller, the baby's mama, if she's the one who's calling in, like 911, where's your emergency? Yeah, so I just wanted to call because I know something is going to happen. I know he's going to call in, ma'am. What is it that you're talking about? Who's going to call in? My boyfriend. Okay, so I. He has a tendency, okay, to just leave his shit in the toilet. I know this is crazy, but I'm telling you, it happens all the time. He just drops these. He goes into beast mode and just leaves these meat logs just everywhere for me to find. I just don't understand why he can't just. Why can't he just flush it down the toilet? But you know what? I'm serious. I lost my shit. His clothes are everywhere out in front of the house right now. So if he calls, that is what is going on, okay? And then what do? Like, you're on the phone listening to this lady who's had enough of her man leaving logs in the toilet. And she's had enough. She's already having to change the diapers for the kids, for their kid. And she's finally just had enough. She's like, fuck it. I'm going to throw all of his clothes out and I am not going to care one bit what is going on. And then, of course, the guy's going to end up calling in as well. So then you're going to have them both on the phone. They're going to be separated. Nothing physical, nothing like that is going to be going on. But the guy's going to be calling in and stuff. And it's like, yeah, I need you to come over here to my house. Like, there's nothing big going on. We're just kind of arguing and stuff. But I did something. I've actually done this a bunch of times. And I apologized for it. I thought it was funny at first, but obviously it's not. I don't know if she's called you or anything, or if anybody else has called you, because this is pretty embarrassing. But all of my clothes are out in front of the house, and the doors are locked. Like, I can't even get back inside. Sir, what was it that was going on? What did you do? Well, I don't even know if I should tell you. We need to know. We need to know what's going on for the officer that's going out there, to help you guys out. I didn't flush the toilet. I'm sorry? What? You didn't what? I didn't flush the toilet. Like, this is several times now that I've just been leaving beef in the toilet. Oh my God. And then, you're hearing all of this, right? And if you were like me in dispatch, you were typing everything in that the caller is saying, because you want to put that in the narrative so that possibly the person who's on radio's dispatching it gives it out the way you type it in. So you're typing everything in. Krista, what is going on? Home girl? Aloha. right back at you. She's out in Hawaii right now. I am jealous. But yes, you know, you're typing everything in just the way they're telling you. And the dude said that he just kept leaving beef. Now, if I was the person on radios, I would read that. I would read it the way it was typed in there. Like Elegant Central to K94, be en route to such and such address. Be in reference to believed to be a verbal domestic, nothing physical or anything. The caller as well as the other party are separated right now. Caller advised he just kept leaving beef in the toilet, and his girlfriend got tired of it and has thrown all of his clothes rather, out in the front yard. It's all over the place in the yard. All because he was leaving beef. Oh my God. Oh, that is funny shit. Literally funny shit. If we're talking about this scenario here that this person sent me on Twitter, that the lady had enough because the dude was just dropping heat and not flushing the toilet and had enough and threw everything out. Yeah. Right here. Maryland. Yes. I'm sick of his shit. Literally sick of it, and figuratively. Oh God, that is amazing. Thank you so much for jumping in on that. Oh, it's so good. See, but you know, a lot of these in the comments over here on Facebook, you know, a lot of them were are the same. But this one right here says, "Put the toilet paper roll on backwards." How many of you would get pissed off with that if the toilet paper roll is facing one way versus the other? I don't know that I'd be pissed off enough to throw all the clothes out, but I would be not happy. Joy says, we had an entire bleacher from college football game with 3 departments working it, and no one could find the guy carrying it off. Carrying it off? What? Marilyn says, now come get his shit out of my front yard. Before the HOA citation, yes. Oh my God, that is amazing. Let me see here. That was so good. That was excellent. Thank you all so much for joining me for this late night open mic and going over this dispatch this picture. And thank you to Ray for sending this in. This has been good. And if this thing is still freezing up and stuff, I'm sorry. I'm not sure what's going on with the internet. It's going to be midnight. I think my kids are crashed out. Maybe they're still playing. I don't know. We shall see when I'm done with this. But I'm not going to throw their clothes out in front of the house. Nah, I'm just going to take away privileges. They're probably hearing me right now. They're like, oh no, what did we do? That's right. You just wait. All right, I'm going to remove this from the screen. Again, thank you all so much for joining in and playing along for for this week's Dispatch This. Next week we will be on at the normal time, Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. But the following week I'll be out of town, and I'll be doing another late night. I'll be doing another late night open mic, and hopefully we've got another Dispatch This, but also some other funny stories to share and everything. I'm going to go ahead and remove this on here, off of here, and that was so good. Thank you so much for joining in on that. So there's a lot of stuff that's coming up. A lot of things. There's a lot of good episodes that are going to be coming up. I just had so much fun talking with so many different people these past couple of weeks, and there's so many more episodes that are being lined up and everything. Like I said, episode 420 is coming up. And again, if you know what 420 is, you know. And I want to try to do something fun for that episode. I don't know if I'd be able to get any of those folks that I mentioned earlier for episode 420, but if I could, man, that would be badass. And we would talk about, kind of the stuff right here. Maybe even do a live open mic with that person, whoever my guest ends up being, and we'll make it an episode as well. It'll be episode 420 of Within the Trenches podcast, and that one would just be a special one because it's funny. And also, when I was in dispatch and I was on radios, we would make a point to do a status check at 420 because I worked midnight shift, and whenever it got to 420, usually around that time there's nothing going on, but I would just pick one of the deputies to just call them up and say 420, and then I would say, I would come back on and then just say, 10-4 at 420. And then and then people would send messages saying, "You guys are stupid," but that's funny. Negative, no replays. I would not replay it. Not on the open mic live or anything like this. Maybe some clips. But yes, Joyce, right there. Bam, Snooper Willie. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty awesome. If I could pull something like that off, that would be really cool. You never know. We'll see what happens. But that'll be a good episode when that one comes up. And so much more that is going to be coming up as well. There's also different conferences that are going to be coming up too. 9-1 goes to Washington. That one is going to be a great one. And then you have a lot of state conference that are going to start building up. And then, of course, you've got Be the Difference 2022 that is going to be coming up at the end of January, going into the beginning of February. So make sure to look out for that one. That is going to be coming up as well. You've already seen some of the information a few months ago when they had announced that they were going to be postponing the in-person one and doing virtual again, but that the next one was going to be in person. So make sure to look out for the registration link for that. It's going to be a lot of amazing speakers that are going to be on there for Be the Difference 2022. And then things are just lined up back to back coming up for conferences, for the podcast. Again, a lot of guests, more patron stuff. And 2022, I'm just looking forward to it. There's a lot of good stuff. And also, we've got some stuff that I'm working on with Rapid SOS. So make sure to look out for that. There's going to be an announcement coming. If you know, you know. So look out for that. That is going to be really good. And I'm very excited for that as well. And then working a lot more within our own organizations and other industry partners. There's just so much going on with the podcast. You got to stay tuned for all of it. And then let's see, what else is there? A couple books, finally going to get them published and put out there. And those are going to be excellent. So look out for that. More exciting things on the way. I can't tell you everything right now. I know, James, you were looking for some teases. I gave you a little bit of a teaser there. So look out for more as that stuff's coming out. And again, a big shout out to Chagrin Valley Dispatch for this amazing blinged out headset. I love it more than you know, and I can't thank you enough. That was badass. Thank you for this gift and for everything that you do. I appreciate it. All of you who are watching, thank you so much for being here as well. And this has been fun. I love doing these late night ones and sharing different stories. I had some travel stories as well, but I'm going to save those because it seems like there's crazy shit that happens whenever I travel. So I'll keep that one to myself for right now. but it's always fun, and it's always fun having all of you on here. Marilyn, I enjoyed this as well for having you all on here and doing so much. And hopefully your numbers have gone up with some of this funny shit that we were talking about tonight, because that's what open mic is all about. We take some time out of our day, night, whichever, for an hour or so just to be here together, forget about the BS that's out there in the world, and just enjoy each other's company by sharing some funny stories and just supporting each other. Laughing is good medicine. It is. I'm a full on believer of that. And I appreciate you all more than you know. So thank you for everything. This live broadcast has been sponsored by InDigital, Rapid Deploy, as well as Carbine. Shout out to patrons as always. Also, if you're in the comments still, throw up in there your number. If it has gone up, throw it up in there. Either way, what your number is at. I'm above a 10. This has been fun. I love all of you. This has been good. And if you have any comments, questions, or you want to be a guest on the show, you can email us, and that'll be wttpodcast@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter. That is @91podcast. You can like us on Facebook. That is facebook.com/Within the Trenches Podcast. If you're looking for any bonus content, you can check us out, and that's patreon.com/WTT Podcast. And this can be seen on Facebook, YouTube, as well as Twitter. And then for patrons only, you get audio versions of Open Mic as well as the DRT, the Dispatchers Roundtable. Also, we've got a lot of Dispatcher Roundtable episodes coming up as well. So make sure to look out for that. That is going to be really good, some good content. And I'm just excited for everything that's going on. And I thank all of you for the support, because if it wasn't for all of you, I wouldn't be here able to be here doing what I'm doing without all of your support. So thank you from the bottom of my heart very much. I appreciate it more than you know. And you can listen to the flagship show 24 hours, 24/7 on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, your favorite podcasting app, and within the trenches.net. Have a good one, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.